Docking at Cozumel, Mexico, always feels like stepping into a vibrant postcard. I remember feeling a buzz of excitement among my family and friends as we gathered our things, eager to explore. And remember, if you enjoy travel stories and tips like this, don't forget to subscribe for more. We had arranged for 2 vans to take us on the journey, a perfect choice for our sizable group. The drive through Cozumel was an experience in itself. The roads were lined with lush greenery, and every so often we'd catch glimpses of the sparkling Caribbean Sea, its turquoise waters a stark contrast against the deep greens and bright colors of the town. journey to the Mayan ruins, although a bit long, was never dull. Our drivers were friendly and shared stories about the island, pointing out significant landmarks along the way. The scenery shifted as we moved inland, from coastal views to dense jungles, each turn offering a new vista. Reaching the Mayan ruins was like stepping back in time. The ancient structures enveloped by the jungle had an air of mystery and grandeur. Walking among them, I could almost hear the echoes of the past, the whispers of a civilization that once thrived here.
These big heads are from Tabasco, La Venta, here.
Okay.
These big heads are incredible because they are actually having African features on the face of people in American continent. We're talking about almost 3,000 years before Christ.
That's what I'm talking about.
And the Mayans already knew about the 4 different races. They even printed it on the Mayan Tree of Life. The Mayan Tree of Life has the 4 directions of the universe to be called north, south, east, and west in these colors, which is white, yellow, red, and black. You see? These are originally what people consider something like conspiracy theories, but in fact it's not. It's something symbolical. White representing north, south representing yellow, east is red, and west is black. These are, we could consider this Caucasian, Asian, Red Indian, and African. And it's something beautiful because they say if we work together, the light of the Tree of Life would be up to the heavens. But if we destroy each other and we create hatred, the roots will be corrupted.
Absolutely.
And it's very, very part of the Mexican beliefs.
Yes.
Muy bien. Alrighty. How's everybody feeling? The mosquitoes are nasty. I promise there will be mosquitoes. Alright, let's start stepping over here, folks. Watch your step. All the time, watch your step. Por favor.
Just there, be careful. Come here.
Just for while we walk, I'm going to be holding you to walk, and every time we stop, I'm going to get you to a place where you can relax. Amigos, you have to picture the Mayans as something very different. This way. The Mayans were not wild people running in the middle of loincloths in the middle of the jungle, wearing funny head dressings. No, the Mayans were scientists. The Mayans understood the nature much better than us. They actually respected the nature so well that they had rain dances, fire dances, wind dances, and earth dances. Over here. For the Mayans, they understood the concept of mathematics so well that you can compare with trigonometry complexity to today's logarithms. Careful, watch out, your step.
Yeah.
Me voy a sentar a la señora. Gracias, baby. Mayans understood the human body so well that when they did the human sacrifice, they could remove the human heart in less than 13 seconds. You may see.
Okay. Wow, isn't that something?
Comfortable? Sure. Excellent. She's my VIP, all right?
Very good, yes.
Muy bien. The temples of the Mayans are very different from our churches in Christian or Catholic religions. Mayan temples, they were polytheist. What does that mean? Many gods. There were more than 300 gods represented by different features of nature. Some of the most important gods are the ones up in the sky. Like, for example, that beautiful orb that provides us with heat, light, energy, and vibration. This one we call it today the sun. For the Mayans, it was called Itzamna. Can you say Itzamna?
Itzamna.
Bless you. Itzamna is the god of the sun. His wife, This handsome woman.
Okay.
Her name is Ixchel. Can you say Ixchel? Ixchel means the pale woman, the sky woman, or the woman in the moon. Ixchel is the goddess of fertility and the goddess of the moon. Tide, embroidery, family, pregnancy, birth, alchemy, medicine, writing, love, passion. All of these superpowers responsible one woman. This goddess had only one temple in all Maya land. That temple is over there.
Okay.
We're gonna get there in a few more minutes. Please understand, no other Maya land has the temple of the goddess of the moon and the temple of the goddess of fertility in the same place. So familia, today you are in the holiest of the grounds of the Mayan people. In front of us, next to us, sorry, to your right, my left,
Right.
we get the temple of life. The temple of life is represented by a small entrance. Have you ever heard, Mayas are short,
Yes.
chubby, no
Yes.
neck and big heads?
Yes.
It's wrong.
Wow.
The tallest Maya person ever found by anthropologists had a height of 6-7 feet. Basketball players. Why on earth would the Mayan people build such a small entrance on this building? Now, familia, we won't take much time on this place because this place doesn't have much info. The sign that we have here has been here since the 70s and it's not been updated. I'm giving you updated information since 2015, all right? The building behind you or in front of you, it's actually what? Can you tell me, senor? What type of building is this one?
I don't know.
You don't know? Any guess?
It's a home, residential place.
A residential house.
Yeah.
How can you tell? Madam? Madam? Abajo, por favor. Everybody okay? Everybody okay?
Yeah, he's
Two doors,
Yes.
an entrance and an exit. No columns, marking no temple. A courtyard in front of it, common to gather people to feed themselves. And another building on the right. We, as tour guides, 5 years ago, we used to say that that was a temple. We had to switch that because an archaeologist came over here and almost smacked our heads, and he said 3 columns, not 2. And we're like, In grandmas today, in Mayan grandmas, when they cook, they always put 3 columns. This is a Mayan fonda or a Mayan kitchen. Where you are, I think from this angle you can have a better view.
Right,
Can
I
you
see
see
the
the Mayan
fire.
microwaves?
Yes, I see that.
Those are the Mayan stoves where the Mayan people would put fire underneath and cook on top volcanic rock. These volcanic rocks, we call them comales. On the inside, it's not visible from here, but inside of that area, you will see mortars, pestles, and there were also a grinding table.
Wow.
If you pay attention on the roots behind that tree, you'll be able to see a concave. Don't move. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna see a concave rock. You see that?
Yeah.
This is a food grinder that it was broken at the time. This food grinder was used by the Mayans to crush corn, spices, roots, seeds, cacao, to make chocolate, to make medicine, to make tortillas, and to make spices, different ingredients, and chile.
Chile.
We love Chile in Mexico so much. You know that when we are kids, our parents, instead of giving us a pacifier to shut up, they give us a jalapeno. So, no, I'm kidding. That's why we are so resistant to Chile. Amigos, so essentially this place was the governor's house, as far as we know. We could be mistaken. But understand that Cozumel was visited by a lot of people. There is an estimation that between the years 800 until 1600, 4.5 million Mayans arrived to Cozumel. So they can be blessed by the goddess of fertility. All right? Questions?
Arrival from where?
From everywhere. Maya land, good question. Maya land comprehends everything in red color on the map. All of this. Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, Salvador, and a little part of Nicaragua.
But not the least.
Belize, yes.
Belize, okay.
Belize, Honduras, Salvador, Nicaragua, Mexico, Guatemala. All of that is Maya land. Not Mayan Empire, not Maya Kingdom, Maya land. The Mayans were ruled not by kings or emperors. The Mayans were ruled precisely by Halachwinik. In Maya, that means 3 things. The one who knows the truth, the one who speaks with the truth, or the true person. something very deep for us. Jalachminik is considered the ruler of an area. All right? Other questions? Nada? Have you been finding this interesting?
Yes.
Shall we continue? Let's continue. Vamos, Ruth.
Oh, that's a big, nice one.
Where?
Oh yeah, real nice.
Is that real or is that?
No, it's real.
18.6 years. That's 18 and a half years. Exactly where my finger is, the moon will not pass over there until that time. Did I explain myself?
Every 2 years.
But how is it possible that on that particular angle, it happens every 28 nights? The Mayans were great observers of the heavens and the skies. This, my friends, concludes with one last number. Number 7 represents humanity. Number 28 represents fertility and moon cycle. Every 28 days, every 28 nights, women are fertile, and we had a full moon up in the sky. Here's the last number. How many times a year we have a full moon?
7 times a year. Once every 3 months.
12 once a year. 12 once a month.
13.
You got it.
13.
How many steps in total? Everybody, in English.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
13. You should be counting one time.
Mind-blowing moment, my friends, that here the Mayan people understood what they were saying, and they actually printed it on these structures. Nothing that they placed over here was an accident. Nothing was a coincidence. Everything had a context and a purpose. Amigos, have you found this interesting?
Yes.
Anybody have any questions? Shall we continue?
Yeah.
Muy
I have
bien.
one question. How
Yes.
did you get all this information?
Oh, years and years of research.
Okay.
Over here, when the Mayan people are discovered and rediscovered, every time they left something behind. And that we take it to study their language, their hieroglyphics, and we're able to translate some of that information. Most of the information of this island were found in 3 particular books called Popol Vuh, Códice Dresne, and Chilambalam. We understood what they were saying, that Cozumel was their primary temple of the gods, and the only temple of the gods. But it's a very fair question, sir. I understand your question. Shall we continue, my friends?
Yes.
If you are able, and if you like to, you can climb up through here to the road. If you have trouble climbing up to the road, we can actually walk underneath over there to cross to. We want them to learn it on their own. Even professors, they prefer to keep it to themselves because it's actually, how you say, counter-side for their own theories, and they don't want to discover that. First of all, let me explain you that you're standing on the highest elevation of Cozumel Island. These are 68 ridiculous feet above the sea level.
68.
68 feet, the tallest point of Cozumel Island, and guess what?
It's nothing.
Water underneath.
It does sound hollow.
You got water.
Underneath us, there's a cenote,
What's that?
sinkhole.
Wow. I thank you for telling us.
I'm telling you.
Say what? It's sinkhole, honey. It's a sinkhole. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay, be still.
Let me show you something.
This is holy ground.
stand on it all at one time. Go right there.
This stone.
Look at this. I'm gonna let you see these pictures. I'm gonna pass it to you. I'm gonna show first on the camera. These are my professor Dante Garcia. In Chichen Itza, under the main temple of Chichen Itza, there is a sinkhole. The whole pyramid is built on top of a sinkhole.
How can that be?
How
You
can
have so
that
much.
be?
Yes. When you need so much, what do you call it? Strength of the ground.
Foundation.
Solid foundation. And then to be solid.
Well, I tell you what it is.
Is that the bar?
Mayan engineer. That's not here. Those pictures are not here because underneath us, no one has ever opened them. But how can we be so certain that there is something underneath us? It's simple. The professors of underwater archaeology, they bring these type of metal things that look like stabs. They place it on each corner of the temple and they send electrical pulses to a computer. The computer scans the whole place and they can see now that underneath us, there is water and water running with strength. We call this one Sonot in Maya language, the path of the underworld. Very well. Now, I want to also explain you that on these plates, you are looking at the duality itself. You see that's east. Can everybody see east?
Yes, I have.
You can see something on east. There is a small temple. Let's look west. And there is a resemblance between east and west. What can you see that looks alike?
No, the columns.
The columns. I'm gonna help you with this. How many columns do you think there are there? 7.
14.
And on the other side?
28.
28.
7 columns and 28 columns. That's east and west. If we look southeast behind you, how many steps on that small temple?
7.
There you go. 2 niches on the left of the stairs, 2 niches on the right of the stairs. Those are 4 niches. 7 times 4? Yeah. Let's look mirror. That way. How many steps on the temple to the northwest? 7. We can see 4 walls. Well, we can actually see 3 right now, but from the angle. There are 4 walls. 7 walls times 7. 4 walls times 7 steps. 28. 28, right? Temple behind you, and the temple in front of you, temple of fertility, temple of the moon. Opposite to each other, but they are the same goddess with their duality version. Now, I want to tell you something that it's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure you're aware of this because you've been telling me some clues that you are familiar with this. Did you know that before this humanity, we had another humanity? What?
He's fine. He's okay.
Oh, no.
Get them. Yeah. Hush. He's kind with the kids. Don't worry. He's very kind. He's actually one of the custodians, making sure that nobody pees where he pees. Okay. Where was I? Okay, you know this very well. Before us, there were other 4 humanities. For the Mayan belief of these, they say that the first humanity was made out of light. The second humanity was made out of fire. The third humanity, we were made out of wood. Fourth humanity before us, we were made out of mud and clay. Sounds familiar?
Mud and clay does.
I'm gonna be, for example, talking about Genesis. God took mud, shaped human, and blew. Gave life to Adam. Took a part of the rib to make Eve. Very well. You know how that humanity got destroyed according to the Mayan book? A big flooding.
Sounds familiar.
Destroyed the giants. And then the 5th humanity was created. The gods decided to create humanity out of corn. Here goes a punchline of this tour. My friends, who were the Mayans? Who are the Mayans? The people of corn are people with corn silk and grain. We, all of us, are the people of corn. We are the 5th humanity. We are the 5th sun.
What happened to those who did not were there after the flood? There was a group. They don't talk about that. The Mayas don't talk about that group where they started another generation.
Here we can actually enter into discussion, and I don't mean that, but I'm gonna mention something.
I understand that theory on that.
I want to explain you something that a Mayan priest explained to me one time. He mentioned about the wise man who rescued a pair of different animals, Noah. But he said something incredible to me in Spanish. He said, magia arcana. Magia arcana in English would be arcane magic. Arcane doesn't mean an arc or an arch or like a boat. He meant sealed magic, sealed secret to everybody else. Knowledge, in other words. So from there we can part.
All right.
But it's very
I just
interesting.
wanted to
It is very interesting.